Notice Frankie's wearing that sweatshirt. That was the first thing you commented on.
And I said in the commercial break, that's the meteorological tool for us to know when it's just too cool for Frankie to wear a t-shirt anymore.
Right, he usually wears his V t-shirts, but now the sweatshirt, the hoodie is out. Highly recommended on a morning like this because some of you are in the 40s right now. So we have a Santa Ana wind event. It's really weak. We're not talking strong gusty conditions, but it's part of the reason our mornings are so chilly, and also our afternoon will be nice and sunny. So the marine layer is returning later on today. That will bring the cooler weather, kind of muggier weather as well. It's not going to feel as dry, but we stay pretty mild all the way through the weekend. Our skies right now are clear because of that east winds that we're getting, the north winds that are coming through. That's contributing to not allowing the marine layer to push on in from the coast. Where you see clouds way to the north, they're seeing storm after storm actually across the Pacific Northwest. Here in San Diego, what we have would be this little glow right there as we wait for our sunrise. Still about an hour from that sunrise. It's going to be just after 7:01 this morning. So we do have to wait a bit for that. Our days are getting shorter and shorter. 52 degrees right now for downtown San Diego. We may drop another degree right before the sun comes up. That's the coolest time of day. 44 now in Poway, 41 in Ramona. So I feel for you right there. You may have your heaters on. You may need that, or those big weighted blankets. 50 degrees in El Cajon. Winds right now kind of swirly in some areas as you see, but overall the wind direction would be this northeast wind that's coming on through. So everything will shift later on. Onshore winds will be coming back 15 to 20 miles per hour. That's kind of all we're going to see. So not a major strong gusty afternoon at all, but it will bring in the clouds. 73 degrees this afternoon for National City, 75 La Mesa, upper 70s for Santee, El Cajon. I will say most of your day should be sunny, beautiful, mid-upper 70s for inland valleys, not bad. Along the coast, upper 60s in Encinitas, 73 in Oceanside, 73 in Vista. So depending on the coast or inland, we're not seeing a big fluctuation there as we typically might. Low 80s in the deserts. It's a nice time to be in the desert. I will say the next 3 days, not a huge change in our conditions, but as we get the marine layer, the onshore flow back, tomorrow will be slightly cooler. Thursday, we do warm right up again by a few degrees. The bigger picture here, you'll see storm after storm coming through the Pacific Northwest. So that's very normal for a La Nina weather pattern. That jet stream doesn't allow these storms to drop on into Southern California. So what that means for us would be no rain in our forecast, which is probably good as we look ahead to Halloween, but not good for our drought, obviously. As you'll notice, the coast temperatures, low 70s all the way through next week. Inland, you'll be in the mid 70s today, low 70s tomorrow, right back into the mid 70s through this weekend on Halloween. Here we go. The daytime hours in the low 70s overnight. Mid to upper 50s. So for the trick-or-treaters in the 50s, I'll say you may want to have a little bit of extra layer perhaps for that. In the mountains, as you'll notice, in the 60s, deserts are staying in the 80s. And I will send it back to you, Eric.